Okay, today I'm back to give you guys another video. Today I will be reviewing the AUXLINK USB-C to 3.5 headphone adapter. Now, this one on Amazon, let me show you right quick, is going for $18.99. Now there is a coupon to save 20% off. But is it worth the money? Let's take a look. Okay, now let's move on to the accessories. Now, this is the package that you get, the device. So we'll put that to the side. But all you get is pretty much the adapter and this nice little carrying bag, which is pretty cool. So I do like that they added this nice carrying bag. And for less than $20, I think that is a nice deal. So I'm gonna give them thumbs up for the accessories. Now let's move on to the hardware. Okay, now let's move on to the hardware. Now let's start from the Type-C part of this adapter. Now all this part is aluminum and it says Hi-Fi Pro right there, as you can see. Now it looks pretty nice, and then it has this braided cable, which is pretty cool as well. And then on the other side, it does have the branding logo of AUXLINK right there. And then it has your 3.5 port. So I do like it. It feels good. Doesn't feel cheap. So for the hardware, we're also gonna give them thumbs up. Now let's move on to the sound quality. Okay, now let's move on to the sound quality. Now this is where I think some points dropped, in my opinion, for this device. I was expecting much more from this device than what I got. Now to test, I did use the Samsung Tab S6. Now this one doesn't have any headphone ports, so that's the reason I got this. But I noticed that, you know, it doesn't get as loud as I would like. Now the DAC does say that it's a 32-bit DAC, and for that, you know, I did play some FLAC files and it was pretty clear. Everything came in nice, so that wasn't the complaint. The complaint is that it doesn't power bigger headphones, and I was using my Beats Pro to use this adapter, and I noticed that when I would connect my Beats Pro to my phone, which does have a headphone port, it will power my Beats Pros way better than this adapter. So I wanna let you guys know that, keep that in mind. But it still sounded pretty good. If you're not gonna hear loud music, I think it was fine, but I wanted to blast it, and this just didn't do it. So I'll just keep that in mind. Now let's move on to my final thoughts. Okay, now this is my final thoughts. Now in the beginning of the review, I asked you guys, is it worth the money? And at less than $20, I think it's a very nice built device. It's pretty nice in my opinion. Is it worth the money? I would say maybe. If you don't really want to blast your music, I think this is a fine device because the build quality is nice, and I do like that they give us a nice carrying bag. So that was cool. But I do know that there's other adapters at around the same price, or maybe just a little bit more. I did have the Razer DAC cable like this one, and that one was much better than this one, and it was like 25 bucks, I believe. So this one coming at close to $20 didn't cut it, in my opinion. I know there's probably some better ones that I haven't tried that are around the same price, so I'm gonna keep looking. This one is just okay. It's not bad, but I wish that it performed a little bit better, and that it got a little bit louder with my headphones, that it powered my bigger headphones a little bit more. I'm not expecting like an amp quality or something like that, but just a little bit more, because I do have the Razer that came with the Razer phone, the DAC, and that one is a little bit better than this one, and then that one you can get it for around $25. So that's the only thing I have to compare to this one. But for less than $20, if you're looking one, this one's pretty good if you're not gonna power some bigger headphones. And that's what pretty much this is it. If you're looking for something that, if you have a device that doesn't have a headphone jack, then you will need this one. So that was my review. Check out all my videos, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.